In the bustling streets of Tokyo, there lived a woman named Sakura. At just 27, she had it all. Striking beauty that turned heads wherever she went, a successful career in fashion, and a devoted husband who worshipped the ground she walked on. But Sakura had a darkness within her that few could see behind her perfect smile. Her husband, Kenji, was everything a woman could want: kind, successful, and unfailingly loyal. He'd surprise her with thoughtful gifts, cook her favorite meals, and support her every dream. But to Sakura, this devotion was suffocating. She found his love boring, predictable, beneath her. You see, Sakura had always believed she deserved more excitement, more passion, more everything. The mundane reality of married life felt like a prison to her free spirit. So she started seeking thrills elsewhere, without an ounce of remorse. It began with harmless flirting at high-end bars, but soon evolved into a web of affairs. There was the charismatic CEO she'd meet in luxury hotels, the young artist who painted her in secret, and the foreign businessman who showered her with expensive gifts. Each new conquest fed her insatiable ego, while Kenji remained blissfully unaware at home. When friends would warn her about karma or consequence, Sakura would laugh it off with a flip of her perfectly styled hair. "Life isn't a fairy tale," she'd say, "where good triumphs and evil gets punished. Real life is about taking what you want." One day, she met Akira, a wealthy entrepreneur who made her previous affairs seem like child's play. He was everything she thought she wanted: dangerous, exciting, and as morally flexible as she was. Their connection was electric, and soon Sakura was planning her grand exit from her marriage. But here's where you might expect the story to turn. For karma to catch up with Sakura, for her to lose everything, and learn some profound lesson about loyalty and love. That's not what happened. Instead, Sakura executed her plan flawlessly. She divorced Kenji, taking half his assets in the process. He never discovered her infidelities, blaming himself for their failed marriage. She moved in with Akira, who turned out to be even wealthier than she'd imagined. Now, Sakura lives in a penthouse overlooking Tokyo, traveling the world with Akira, who shares her appetite for life's luxuries. Her Instagram is filled with exotic locations, designer clothes, and perfectly curated moments. Her ex-husband's devotion has been replaced by something far more valuable to her: freedom to be exactly who she is, without pretense or guilt. Some might say this isn't how stories should end, that there should be justice, consequences, or at least a moral lesson. But real life isn't always about karma or cosmic justice. Sometimes people who act selfishly, who cheat and manipulate, who put their desires above others' feelings, they win. They get exactly what they want and feel no remorse for the hearts they've broken along the way. Sakura continues to live her life unapologetically, pursuing pleasure and luxury with the same determination that once drove her affairs. She's never lost a night's sleep over Kenji, never questioned her choices, never felt the weight of guilt that society says should crush her. In the end, this isn't a cautionary tale about the dangers of infidelity or the importance of loyalty. It's simply a window into the reality that sometimes those who break all the rules end up winning the game. Sakura's story challenges our assumptions about justice and karma, forcing us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Sometimes the villains of our stories get their happy endings too. And perhaps that's the most unsettling part of all. The realization that in real life, unlike in fairy tales, being good doesn't guarantee a happy ending, just as being selfish and cruel doesn't ensure a tragic one. Sakura continues to flourish, her conscience clear, her life exactly as she wants it to be. The last time anyone saw Kenji, he was still alone, still kind, still believing in love. While somewhere in a luxury resort, Sakura raises another champagne glass to her own happiness, without a single regret in sight.